Thank you, Madam Chairwoman, and I wish you a blessed day and a blessed year.
Thank you.
Um, I think we're discussing a lot of really good bills today. The Reese's Law, informing consumers about smart devices, Travel and Tourism Act, the Remote Notarization Act, the Manufacturing.gov Act, and the Visit America Act all are good bills, and I'm glad that they have bipartisan support. The I have a question though about the bill that is called the pink tax bill. And I want to pursue that a little bit more. While others were talking, I went on to Amazon and there were 20,000 results for moisturizers when I looked up moisturizers. And so it ranged from Bulldog Skincare Original Moisturizer, which is for men or teenage boys, $2.81 a fluid ounce. Neutrogena was $2.41 a fluid ounce. Aveeno was 61 cents a fluid ounce. And then I looked up deodorants on Amazon. There was 4,000 results for deodorants. I
This is
remember
Eric.
when my son was a teenager, he liked the Axe brand, right? Because that was advertised to teenage boys. An Axe black deodorant for men is $1.92 an ounce, versus, let's say, Lady Speed Stick is 81 cents an ounce. And there are 3,000 results for razors. The Gillette Venus Sensitive Disposable Razor, which is for women, is $2.32 a razor. The Gillette Sensor 3 Sensitive Men's Disposable Razor was $1.42 a razor. So obviously, in that case, the same brand, they both say sensitive, they both say disposable. The woman's razor was more than the men's, but it's different. It's a different head to the razor, a different shape. So I guess my question is for Miss Manning. You know, how in the world is a woman or a man working for the Federal Trade Commission or in a state attorney general's office going to determine out of 20,000 different moisturizers or 4,000 different razors if the reason for the price difference was because it's marketed to a man versus a woman, or was it because of advertising? For instance, my son, when he was a teenager, he wanted the Axe brand, even though there are comparable brands that were a lot cheaper. Also, not necessarily with women and men, but also the point of it is how about cornflakes? I buy Kroger brand cornflakes. They're $1.49 a box. Kellogg's cornflakes, the same thing, are $5 a box. How is somebody in a government going to determine this?
Well, I so appreciate the question because I think your question raises the important point that these are highly competitive markets for consumer goods, and that we are blessed with robust choice. And even now, with retailers like Amazon, we have access to many more choices than before. And one misconception that I want to push back on is the idea that all of this choice is somehow a burden. This choice is not a burden. It's a great opportunity for women and men as consumers to find the exact product that they're looking for that fits their needs and their preferences and their price point. I also want to point out, since we're here with the Consumer Protection and Commerce Subcommittee, that the best consumer protection is that market competition that we're talking about. And when there are retailers in the market who are trying to provide a good or service, whether it's for men or women or a gender neutral product, the downward pressure on price that we experience as consumers is because of market competition. And so I'm happy to hear that there are so many retailers offering so many different, a wide variety of choices in the marketplace. I also did some research while others were talking, and I found that the red and pink scooters that featured prominently in the New York City report are available on Walmart.com today for exactly the same price. They were cited as a Target.com purchase in the report. because we have market competition, because there are different retailers, women and men as consumers can patronize businesses that price products according to their values and their needs.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and I've run out of time, so I yield back.
Gentleman